Hey Blush Beauty, what's going on? It's Amber. All right, let's jump into it. One, if you're new here, welcome. Today's gonna be really cool and fun because it's gonna be about like fall and lattes and yummy drinks, all the things. And I wanna share my favorite drink with you. And also, you've got to share your favorite fall drink with me because I really want to know. One, I'm not a pumpkin spice fan. I know, shocker. I'm just not into that flavor. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you my favorite drink currently that I'm into. But if you're brand new here and you're into makeup and you're into beauty and you're obsessed just as much as I am and you want to see fun makeup tutorials, then make sure you hit that subscribe button because that's what I upload here. We do talk a lot about skincare as well because that is literally the best formula to great makeup, is having a great skincare regimen and keeping your skin in check. Well, let's jump right into it. I'm going to do a little get ready with me and have a fun conversation with you and a little step-by-step process of how I achieve the best fall makeup look. All right, well, let's get into it. Hey girl, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm the #1 beauty educator helping you level up your beauty game. Go ahead and get your makeup bag out and let's get ready together. My favorite drink out of all time right now for fall, since pumpkin is not my go-to. Now I love pumpkin pie, love that. It's just like in a hot or cold drink, I'm like, that's just not where pumpkin should be. I believe it should just be in a hot, amazing pie. I'm into it. But this iced apple crisp right here, I just want you to get like a visual of this drink. So right now, this is my go-to. And this is when I'm like out and about. So Starbucks sells this drink and it's called the iced apple crisp with oat milk. And I love oat milk because almond, for whatever reason, has been given like irritation to me. Not like skin irritation, it's just like, ugh, it doesn't settle well. I don't drink cow's milk at all anymore. For years I haven't, and so yeah, I just try my best to stay away from that. But if it's in like food and stuff, it's kind of difficult to. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is my favorite drink. I literally just had it last night. I had my latte this morning on my drive into the studio. So I've literally already drinking my latte, so I do not have it today. But I do have my ice water. So we are basically being inspired by like the caramel, the latte, the vanilla, all that fun stuff that you see like creamy inside of a beautiful latte drink. But you know, fall colors are like reds and browns and yellows and nudes and oranges and all those crisp tones. So I am going to incorporate a lot of that today into my makeup, but I do want to just like get my makeup done with you as I would every single day. So I typically start by like styling somewhat of my hair. So I did take my Duval hair wand and I did a little hair curl. I am doing a 60-day hair challenge, which I'm so excited about with Saint Tropica. I did have a video previously on one of my Sunday videos that I talked about them and have promo codes and all the fun things. So in the top of this description, I'm gonna reference that video. Go check that out. That's a sponsored video. But yeah, I'm doing that and I cannot wait for my hair to like have more growth action. It's gonna be so amazing because my hair is really getting back to its like healthy state. So I am gonna start off by like just misting my face with this fresh this is Rose Instant Hydrating Mist. I'm obsessed with this, and I am going to also use, this is called the Naturally Oil. Let me see if I can get a good close-up. There we go. This one, I'm just going to get a good drippage here, a little bit there. And then I just rub this in. I love being able to just hydrate my skin. Every time your skin is hydrated, it allows your makeup to even work that much better. So this is really, really amazing. And as that oil is kind of sat here, I'm just gonna mist my face. Feels really good. Love it. Just dry that in. Okay, so I started with those two products. At home though, I did a whole skincare regimen. I did face wash and I did a facial scrub and I did my sonic brush. I did all the things and I exfoliated my lips and hydrated, but I am going to go in with an amazing lip oil. I'm back and forth with my two lip oils, but they both have coconut oil in them, and so that's really amazing. So here recently I had this makeup workshop that is coming out, which I'm excited about, and if you're seeing this video later and you're like, oh, dang, I missed the workshop. I am gonna have it potentially again and all that stuff. So anyways, just go check out the description. It's gonna be like at the top, so you'll know exactly what's going on. But you know, it's one of these things, like if you feel super frustrated with your makeup bag and you don't know how to use the products properly that you do have, and you have a lot of questions, I find that that is really like one of these hurdles when it comes to cosmetics, is because you don't know what to do next. And so I want you to bring your makeup bag, and I'm giving you a checklist as a beginner and advanced with your cosmetics. And so come to the makeup class, bring everything that you have, and I'm gonna walk you through step by step with what you're currently using, how to use it, and there's amazing things that we're gonna like, benefits of like what we're gonna be covering in the class. So it's a 2-hour workshop and then a 1-hour Q&A. So it's gonna be super impactful and informative, and it's gonna be definitely worth your time to be there. And yeah, so, and I was excited that I was able to do it as low as I was, the ticket price. And so yeah, make sure you just check in the description, click on the first link when it talks about the workshop, and get in. And I cannot wait for you to be in there with me. It's gonna be really cool. It's all virtual, so it's gonna be super dope. Okay, so I just lined my brows, but I'm gonna go ahead now. I really want them to be more fluffy and like just this soft effect. I'm gonna take now this brow blade by Urban Decay, and it's Dark Drapes. And I'm just gonna like take these little feather strokes, and it allows me to kind of have like this feathery look. Okay, so now that I have the concealer on, which I did the NARS concealer, I've really enjoyed using this. This is so nice. It's light number 1. I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with 2 different palettes. I'm gonna use this newer palette that Mary Kay released, which is really beautiful. Look at all these beautiful fall tones. So I do love that. And then I'm gonna also use the Kylie palette that she did a collab with Kendall. These are really beautiful as well. And they have this really beautiful orange in here that I love as well. This has a little bit of shimmer to it, and this one has more matte. So anyways, I'm gonna go back and forth with both. So I'm gonna go in first with almost like a color that's like a yellowy color, a little bit creamy yellow. You just think of like that latte whenever you're drinking it, like that creamy tone in it, that base, right? So now we're gonna just pat this all over the lids and just really get that nice cream tone. You can see that here. I'm obsessed with this, and I'm just doing it all over the inner corner to the outer corner, lower lash line, and right up underneath that brow. Not even all the way to the hairline, but like close enough. Okay, so all that is matted all over the lid. That's beautiful. I'm gonna go in now with a color, or with my brush. It's like a really nice blender brush. If you do notice that you have makeup in your brush from like previous makeup application, just spray it with this It brush cleaner, and then wipe it on a towel or a paper towel or a washcloth, something like that, and that will help you get the excess color out of the brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a tone that is like this really deep, beautiful, earthy, kind of like caramel tone. I love it. So we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna take this all over the lower lid. Okay, perfect. Next, we're gonna go in with the second palette that we're gonna use here. And we're just gonna go in with this really pretty orangey peachy tone, and then there's a sienna, and then there's a bronze. So I'm probably gonna use a lot of the top 3 colors and just kind of intertwine and mix. I find when you're doing your makeup, a lot of times you're like, oh, let me try that, oh, let me try that. So it's really hard to describe, especially when you're kind of like in a zone of like getting ready. It's hard to explain like what shades you did. So I really am gonna just like dab into each of these. All right, so I'm gonna use the outer tone first. It's like this really peachy color. And if you want both of these palettes, you can definitely obviously get them. I would head to, you know, Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie.com, go to my shopping website that I have for any of the Mary Kay products that is linked in the description. So you can just definitely grab up any of these products that you want. Okay, so now we're gonna go on the outer corner with this peachy, glittery, beautiful color and just continue to like re-dab and just get a lot. We're gonna go back in with the bronze and do it right in the center, can't speak. This is more of like that caramely color and just kind of get it right in the middle here and just go back and forth so that sits really nice. Okay, so that's really pretty. It's hard to really see them sometimes too when you're doing your looks because everything's kind of just like falling into one another. I am having a lot of fallout. I will have to say with some of these colors that you notice that have more shimmer in them is that you are gonna have more fallout unless you're like directly putting them right on top of that primer concealer on your lid and starting with them and then layering over them. So now what we're gonna do is go in with my fatter blender brush right here. And I use this same brush set now. I'm obsessed with all these brushes. I think they're super affordable when they're really pretty and they perform really, really well. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with this really pretty orange color. And I'm gonna put it more in this fatter, kind of blow it a little bit. Put it right here in the center. Right there, you can see that pop. And I'm just gonna kind of pat it. I'm not gonna move the brush back and forth. I'm just gonna pat it back and forth. And it's kind of like right in the center of the eye. Yeah, that's really pretty. Really, really cute. Okay, so next one of the things is going to be, so I'm seeing that glitter kind of pop up underneath, is we're going to go in with a smudger brush and we're going to smudge around the eyes with like a deeper tone, and that's where the next palette comes back in. And we're going to go in with like this sienna and a little bit of this Dream Big Brown, that one right here. So I'm gonna go in with this smudger brush, which I'm so obsessed with this brush. Like, look at this, it's so good. Okay, I have to just spray it. It has a little bit of the black in it from another makeup look that I was doing. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the sienna first, and then I'll layer over with the brown. That I'm obsessed with. Okay, this is so stinking cute. We're gonna do foundation primer, and I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty foundation primer, which I'm loving this one. This one is the soft matte. I love this a lot. And then, like I said earlier, I wanna mix these two foundations and kind of work with this. So we're gonna do a little bit of playing around with this to see how we can get the best coverage. Here we go. I know it's super messy, but my pump is literally not working, and I keep meaning to like go back and get another one, but I'm just like, it's fine. If I couldn't open it, that would be a problem, but I can open it and it's not a big deal. And that's my second one I bought, so it's not like I bought it the first time and it didn't work. So anyway, okay. feels awesome. All right, so next I have my blender, and I'm gonna use my newer one that's like more of a beigey tone, which I think is so great for foundation. So I'm gonna get an all over coverage with this foundation, which is the Beige N190. It's a luminous. Okay, so that's really good, matches my skin tone. It's great, but just to get a little bit more coverage, you can see how you can just still see those through the foundation. It's just not okay. So I'm just gonna literally take a tiny bit of this foundation here, and I'm hoping that this gives enough coverage here. It worked, look. That is incredible. The Benefit Bright On Concealer, I do love this. I will vouch for this all day. This is a beautiful concealer. And so it's just like a pinky tone, and it definitely just brightens under the eye. I am gonna sculpt the nose a good bit because I'm very particular about my nose. And so I am gonna still do that, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of this Bright On Concealer, and I'm gonna go in with my other beauty blender that it's like a middle ivory tone, and just do this concealer. Okay, so I sculpted the nose and I brightened underneath the eyes. So now it's about contouring the face. So I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty that I did on my nose, and this is Latte, it's not Latte, this is Mocha. And so I'm just gonna take it right through here, take it right on the high point of that cheekbone, and then right in the inner part of the jaw, on the chin, and under the lip. So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty, and this is Shady Biz. It's an instant warmth bronzer. It's really amazing, and I do love it, and it's not too much, so it's just a little warmth. That's why I love the description of this product, because it doesn't, you know, just focus on like bronzer. It's just warmth to the skin. So I just pat it over top of what I just did with that contour, and this allows it to kind of set as well. And then right around here. And if you're thinking like, why are you layering these things? Layering is a big deal. If you're like, can you just do the warmth? I mean, you can, it just depends on the look that you're doing. But it's not going to contour, it's not a contour, it's a warmth. Next, what we're gonna do is just finish up the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that shimmer out of this palette here and take it right on the inner corner. Okay, and now we're gonna go back in with that smudger brush, and we're just going to make sure everything is nice and crisp here. Go back in with that blender. I'm not re-patting this. I'm just kind of like softening up everything, making sure it blends. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite colors. It is pomegranate. I'm obsessed with this, and this is from Benefit as well. This is pomegranate rose blush. It is so beautiful. Look at this color. Like, it is so beautiful. So I just take it right on the high point of the cheek. Take it up into the hairline. And it's just like, oof. Definitely beautiful for fall. Okay, and next we're gonna go in with the lighter blender, and I'm gonna go in with, this is light to medium silky setting powder that Mary Kay has. Oh, and it is divine. I love this so much, and I'm just gonna go right underneath where I brought in that contour and just make sure that we can like chisel it even more. it's beautiful. Okay, and then I get as much as I can in the lid, and then I'm gonna just set underneath the eyes and set in the middle of the temple. Right on the tip of the nose. And then I'll go back through with that brush that I just did for the warmth. And just dust that powder. I'm digging this look. Okay. So stinking cute. Okay, and then we are gonna tight line and do mascara. Mascara set for a minute. You can do one more good layer. What do we think of this latte look? I am loving it. It's so cute. It turned out really, really nice. I just think that when you're doing your makeup, I mean, personally, you have got to learn your face. You've got to learn the tones that you love the best. When you're being super creative too, you've got to have options. So I know I talked about earlier getting in my makeup class workshop, which is a virtual event. It is so, so crucial for you to really know your makeup bag, what's missing, what you have, so you're not wasting products and you're getting through that frustration period of like not understanding like shadow and what colors you should mix with what and how to really execute a good eye makeup, things of that nature too, right? I just find it's so, so important for us to have that conversation, and the only way for us to really do that is through the workshop. So get in there and just go to amberlykins.com and go check it out. I'm excited to check you out there, but another cool place for you to be is in the membership. Every woman obsessed with beauty, if it's just for your personal pleasure of like learning beauty, wanting to be even better, there were some things that happened to me when I was younger when it came to makeup that it really made me feel super insecure, and that's what made me actually want to perform best with makeup and really learn how to do it. And so I got called out on my eyebrows of not doing brows or not doing them properly or not grooming my brows, and I was like, oh my gosh, now that's all I can think about is my eyebrows and they're an issue. And when I would do blush and things, people were like, blend your blush, like it's not blended, and I would be like, oh my gosh, is it bad? You know, I thought it looked really good. And so I really, really, really want to talk to you about that, because facing those things when it comes to makeup is like a really bad issue to have when you don't feel confident. And so I'm so excited to be able to have this workshop for you, because I've been that woman. I've been there of wanting to play in makeup and enjoy and do it well and execute really well, but also not knowing how to. And it took a long time of like searching and figuring out and learning all these things when it came to beauty in my face and different products. And so that's why I'm excited, because I'm going to be able to walk you through all of that step by step. So it's going to be really, really fun. Well, thank you for being here today for this fall makeup tutorial inspired by that beautiful apple crisp latte, iced latte. Yeah, so make your own at home if you need to. I do that a lot, but when I do purchase things out I love like a really yummy drink that's not super sugary. It's so hard to find sugar-free though. Ugh. But drop in the comments what your favorite fall drink is. I'm excited about that, and I cannot wait to see you on the inside of the workshop and also the membership. All right, well, I will check you there. Thank you, Blush Beauty, and I will see you next time. Bye. Thank you for being here in today's video. This was so much fun, and I love having you here on my channel. If you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure you do that before you leave. The next step for you is to head over to amberlykins.com. I have on this really fun shirt, Blush Beauty Collective. We go even further than we do here on my YouTube channel. So we have Zoom calls and we have amazing workshops. I have great downloads for you. I love giving you free gifts and lots of other amazing VIP perks. So go ahead and get into the Blush Beauty Collective active, and I cannot wait to see you there. It's a monthly membership, or you can go ahead and get in for the year. All right, well, don't wait any longer. Go ahead and check that out on amberlykins.com. All right, well, I'll see you later, Blush Beauty. Have a great day.